Welcome to us running headfirst into this this here boss battle / video. Today on Hyrule Hysteria. Can we just be like super
I'm eating
energetic?
a Pop-Tart.
Wait. Maybe you should stop eating.
No.
But Phil, this whole playthrough rides on the fact that we're talking. A back and forth.
I'm shoving Pop-Tart down my throat.
Oh my gosh. The worst part is it's not his throat.
There's a Pop-Tart for me sitting on the table. Oh, he has another sword. That's bullshit. Oh, I'm all the way back here now.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm not quite fond of the reusing of boss battles. Although
I like how his crown's bigger now.
I feel that is actually pretty. You know what? I like it now. Is that true?
I don't know.
Probably.
It'd be nice if I can get some.
Here's the thing. Old games used to reuse boss battles all the time. They
some
did,
room.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like we're just privileged now. So it's something to complain about that boss battles are reused.
Oh, like freaking Mario, the Koopa Kids, basically the same.
Yeah. I think it's okay when you take a boss and then you make them a common enemy later to show how far you've grown as a
Yeah, I'm
skilled
all
player.
for that.
That's cool. I'm not sure where this fits in terms of those two categories. Oh, now your hook is also very electrocute-y.
Good.
I did all that for a key.
Did you know that electrocute implies death? Because it's execution via electricity. So you'd have to say shock if you wanted to. Oh, look at that.
No, I can't get that.
Nope. Shwink.
You know who often brings that up whenever anyone says electrocute?
I'm gonna
No.
I'm gonna open up this bag of Pop
I
Tarts.
would. No. Oh.
Oh, lovely.
Oh. That is not professional.
Yeah.
Just put that on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just put those Pop Tarts right there. That's
Just
what
put them right on top of the hard drive.
Right. That's a card reader, is it not?
No, that's the hard drive.
Wow, that is a card reader ass hard drive. Our friend Eric.
All right.
Yeah, we have a mutual friend named
yeah.
Eric, and he works at Frito-Lay, and apparently Frito-Lay has come out with new secret seasonal flavors of chips, and the workers know what they are because they get to pack them, but they're not allowed to say what they are, and we promised Eric that we'd say that Eric knows the secret, right? Or something like that.
Yeah,
We'd say
he knows.
We'd shout something like that.
He was playing the Smash highlights where I show hot potato.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone knows about that, Phil. That went viral.
Why? So
He's just feeling particularly violent.
I checked the mail during the break, and I got a package,
Push the box off
and
the
it
table.
was my Rosalina and Luma amiibo, and I put it on the table.
The way you did it, like, disturbed me, because it was like, yep, I have another one. Like, you weren't even happy. You're just like, here's the next
Well,
one
that's
that I have.
because I opened it upstairs.
It's like you didn't look satisfied, or I even asked you, are you satisfied? And you were like, yep. It was like, I don't know. Wait, is this the boss rush type thing that you were talking about earlier?
No, it's
Oh.
Because it feels boss rushy.
his ass threw me off the edge.
Oh my god.
He twerked you off the edge.
Yeah. Look out for those asses.
I feel like
I was gonna make
nipple rings would not be a good thing to have in battle.
They're not nipple rings, they're nipple, like, suction couplets, and then there are rings on those.
Still, it doesn't sound like a good thing to have in battle.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Also, I was gonna make a Pokemon pun, but then I decided not to. It had something to do with Ash Ketchum.
Ash ketchup.
Mm-hmm.
That is a prime A pun right there.
So if you're clever enough, you can just extrapolate the pun, and then appreciate that.
Your ass is ketchup?
Something like that. Yeah, actually, that was pretty damn close. I actually really like this room just from...
Oh, look at that.
Oh, you got an arrow. Just from seeing it.
An arrow.
This reminds me a lot of Twilight Princess, which had a lot of combat. This one was very heavily puzzle-oriented. Something I noticed.
It's gonna be nice for you.
The gobble Gobletkin,
Gobletkin?
the Bogoblet, what are they called?
Bojangles?
The B-Dobbins?
I'm not doing that great right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should probably try to get some hearts. There you go.
There's a heart.
Cool. Oh.
3-heart challenge!
Yeah, this is welcome back to our Zelda walkthrough, 100% 3-heart challenge.
I don't have any arrows.
Oh,
No game overs.
no game overs, no continues.
Yeah, but you haven't gotten the game over yet.
No, we haven't. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Don't expect that when I'm
Finish
playing
cap?
for.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, don't expect that for Phil or I.
That's part of the reason why we have such a huge backlog of Skyward Sword, other than the fact that it's taken us a while, is I will constantly fuck up in Minish Cap.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
Maybe it's also the fact that you're lazy.
Yeah.
Everyone's lazy though. It's fine. I'm very lazy. I have a lot of things to edit.
Also, like,
Oh, remember those guys took like 200 hits? Now
How
they're
many
like
hearts
4.
have you regained?
I used the potion that gave me all my hearts back.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
the
You're gonna have to go and refill that before we fight the final boss, but you know.
All right. Is that
Whatever.
in this dungeon? No, it's not
No.
this dungeon.
No.
Okay.
No.
No, as I take a bite out of my delicious Pop-Tart.
No.
no,
No.
no, no, no.
No.
I completely forgot what words I was saying.
It's fine. Laziness in terms
Oh, yeah.
of editing.
It's also very daunting when you have like 200 gigs of footage just staring at you.
Yeah, it's like an inferno of data.
Yeah, I have a data problem in that I have too much.
You know, I said that the other day. I said, whenever we're hanging out with you, you're like always recording it in some way, like some sort of documenter, a timeless documenter who's sent here by our alien overlords.
Well, we did actually post Shadow the Hedgehog.
I did.
That had a pretty quick turnaround. Oh fuck.
Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like recorded, and the next day I was editing it, and like the next day it went up.
Like, you must have started editing as soon as I gave you the hard drive.
For sure. I like to edit.
Something you don't get to do that often.
Yeah.
Gabby.
It is.
You're just gonna let that let that fly? That was meant as a diss.
It is something I don't do that often. I feel no dissing.
I
do
feel
not
like
feel
motion
dissed on.
controls are not helping you right now.
Defiance, these fucking zombies.
Speaking of alien overlords, one of my favorite shows is Ancient Aliens. Not because I believe any of that at all, but because it's like really funny, and also it's one of those History 2 shows, like with the ghosts and aliens and stuff, that makes you go, ooh, what if, right?
Alright.
It's so that like it's like a physio. Have I talked about this?
I don't think so.
Good. Finally, something I haven't talked about. It gets like a physiological response out of me. Like I look behind the couch when I'm watching and stuff. It's yeah, it's like one of those things that you're still thinking about after the show ends, and I like it because of that. That said, there's this really cool documentary on YouTube called like Debunking Ancient Aliens that systematically destroys any of Ancient Aliens' arguments. It's like ridiculous. They lie on Ancient Aliens. It's just blatant misinformation and pseudoscience. It's great. I recommend both.
Reminds me a bit of PolitiFact.
Never heard of it.
I think it's it's some newspaper where they will take quotes from politicians
Like out of context.
and no, they'll actually analyze it and be like,
Oh.
You want to look at me getting a Triforce?
"Oh,
here?
hey,
It's
Triforce!"
the ultimate power, even though it's not. Whatever.
It's courage.
What's that courage?
I have no clue. Continue, Phil.
But
To like show the hypocrisy and stuff.
yeah, and
That's
they
actually
actually have a meter of like pants on fire to completely true.
Huh, well, that's actually something I'd be interested in. Because politicians just say anything to get
They
the vote.
also have an Obameter,
Obameter! That's really cool.
based on his campaign promises.
Ah, Well, the first time around, I would have said that. What was his first campaign thing? It was change, right?
Yes.
Which is kind of funny because there was a recession immediately after he was elected president, which a lot of people blame on him. A lot of people blame on Bush, but there's probably it's probably mostly the people who were doing the money exchanging
mostly
anyway. It was something about the banks, right? I don't remember.
banks and shit and.
I know more about the 1929
And
crash than I do the one I
I
lived
doubt
through.
we completely understand it yet either.
This one? Probably
Yeah.
not, yeah. It's one of those things. I always think that's interesting. Like, if you're living through history, what will this read like in 100 years? Probably weird. I always wonder if, like, Stephen Colbert will be in the history books, or, like, Jon Stewart as one of the political satirists or something, like in the side column. No?
You know
They-
another
they'll-
John that would make a good political satire?
John Hamm.
John Cena.
John!
Have
Have you seen... Oh
please,
my...
please cut that in.
That video is the funniest fucking... Phil, yeah. Cut that in again right now. Wasn't that funny?
That was great.
Yeah. Are we allowed to cut that in?
Do we care?
I don't. I actually don't care.
I don't.
Okay, it was in.
We'll see if YouTube cares.
We'll see. Probably not. It was just a radio. It was
Oh,
like
fuck,
a
I have
local
no-
radio show, so it should be fine.
Well, it's not that. Like, now it's just become a meme just because of the John Cena opening.
Yep.
These keys are on fire.
Good.
Do you like my parody?
Nope.
Oh. Use the red handle. Do you like my parody?
I'm really tempted to get a list of all the songs that play at my workplace, like all the stupid pop songs.
Yeah, like in the bathroom.
And
Wait, where they just play over the loudspeaker?
yeah,
Okay, sorry. It was okay. Keep going.
because I live in the bathroom.
Oh,
And
shit.
find
Oh, fuck.
parodies of all of them, because that's the only thing that
give me
makes Pharrell's Happy tolerable to me.
What?
Is that I've heard Weird Al's Tacky.
Yeah. Apparently at my girlfriend's college, she would hear generic pop songs in the bathroom because they didn't want to just have ambient poop sounds.
You don't want quiet bathrooms.
Yeah, quiet bathrooms are the worst, dude. Anyway, I like Happy. I think it's the best generic pop song out right now.
Well, it was the first one that I could think of that I knew.
Dude, I don't even know
parody
any
of.
of the other names, like of generic pop songs right now. You know, the ones that are just like, you know, like just
But
sound
yet-
like generic pop song number 5.
On the drive home from Brian's, I could be like, heard this one.
Yeah.
I've heard this one.
Right. Well, everyone's heard all of them. You just don't know where they're from because they're all the same damn song.
And you also don't know the opening verse because the loudspeakers are so bad.
Oh my gosh, we sound like old people criticizing the new music.
Back in my day.
Back in my day, music was Beethoven. They just said Beethoven was music. Like, we just looked at him and cried.
He is it.
That's what it was.
All music
It was
is him.
It was really ironic because he couldn't see us at all. That was the beauty of it. Wait, or was he deaf? Damn it. I rescind my joke.
Good.
Stop before you say something. You sound like you know what you're talking about.
Alright. I'm gonna time travel and gouge his eyes out. Back in my day, Oedipus was music. There we go. That doesn't make as much sense, but
No.
he
Not at all.
did gouge his eyes out. So goes the myth. Alright. Phil, don't say sure. Don't say sure.
Wink.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say sure. Like, sure. Because Bo Burnham taught you this.
Oh.
Remember?
What?
Oedipus was the first motherfucker?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, alright. See? Also, wait, hold on, wait.
What?
Man, you just set your Pop-Tarts on the table.
Yeah.
There were like crumbs already on the table.
Yeah, I know.
They were like, I could never do that. I would throw up.
Next time on Hyrule Hysteria, Casey throws up. Damn it! You were supposed to hold that in until next time.
Please just cut As I'm doing the throw up sound.
I have to pee.